So most franchise buyers ask me right out of the gate, what is the best franchise to buy? Or they ask me, only want to buy the franchise with the best economics. What are the most profitable franchises I can buy? These are not bad questions. They're just out of order. The right question to start with is, what kind of lifestyle am I trying to build? And what franchise fits that lifestyle? And what economics fit that lifestyle, right? We've just got to turn the Rubik's Cube to the other side. So if you skip this step and you don't define your freedom framework, which I will help you with in this session, you risk locking yourself into a lifestyle that you hate by buying a company that doesn't match. And so today I'm going to help you design the life you want first, so that the right business becomes obvious when you see it. Let me tell you about a story about a woman that I coach. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah, she bought a franchise. It had great economics. It looked great on paper, and it was a growing brand. It was a newer brand, and it had lots of potential. But after she bought it, a few months later, she hated it because she realized that what she really wanted was she wanted time freedom. When she left her job, she wanted the freedom of her own time, and she didn't like managing people, actually. And she didn't take the time on the front end to realize that the business she was buying involved managing a lot of people and working 60-hour work weeks. And so 2 years later, and a lot of struggle, she found out that she had just created a life that she didn't like. So that mistake cost her years and money. That's why we need to work on this freedom framework that I've developed for you to culminate from defining your why, taking an ownership mindset, and then culminating that into a freedom framework, so that when you look for businesses, it becomes very obvious what is the right one for you. So with that in mind, let's look at 3 key elements that are part of your freedom framework. The first element is, what is your lifestyle vision? It is really important to understand what is your ideal work week and what is your ideal weekday look like. How many hours do you want to work? And let's be realistic, folks. When you first buy this business, you're going to work more than you did before. And it's important to realize on the front end, you've got to put time, energy, yourself, your uniqueness into a proven system, but your uniqueness to make it great. And so, this is developing the freedom framework is not being unrealistic. It's about setting a goal for what you want your life to be, and then matching businesses that will match where longer term or even midterm, 18 to 24 months, can I have this kind of hours per week working? And then ask, how much time do you want to spend with your family or doing other things besides work, hobbies, outdoor enthusiasm, whatever it is for you, whatever you want to do besides work, what does that combination look like for you? Write it down. And then this is not just about time freedom, it's about geographic freedom as well. Are you that person who loves to just work from their home office? Are you that person that just loves to be with people and wants to go to a place every day and interact with a team and enjoy the excitement of doing things together and delivering great things to clients? Or are you that person who loves to roll up their sleeves, is tired of intangible outcomes and wants to do physical work and have physical outcomes and be proud of what you built? There are no wrong answers. There are just the right answers for you. Element number 2. What are your financial targets? Now, again, you're starting a new business, folks. You're not going to come out of the gate, making your 6 figures that you were making before, or even your 5 figures, whatever it was. It doesn't matter. What do you need as a minimum income? And is it viable for this particular franchise to reach that minimum income level? Not the pie in the sky that they're selling you of top 10% of our people are doing this. Doesn't matter. Can you live with the minimum income that this particular franchise offers? And what is your minimum income needs? And then set your goal. What are you aiming for? What would make you happy in terms of income within the scope of the lifestyle that I want to create for myself? It's not just it's not just the money. Maybe it is for you, but I would ask you to dig deeper and say, what makes you happy in your life and what income is good for you? And when you evaluate franchises, not only can it meet the minimum income level, but does it have the opportunity to grow to where you would be really comfortable, happy, and fulfilled from an income level without compromising your lifestyle? So, at the end of the day, you're thinking about, am I just replacing my salary? Or am I building long-term wealth? Or is it some combination of I want a particular lifestyle with a particular income? Again, no wrong answers. There's only the right answer for you. The third element is around personal fulfillment. Really think hard about what work, again, this is back to a 2-column sheet. What work do you really love to do? And what work do you really hate to do? And draw upon all the experiences of your past. Now, that's not to say that I want to challenge you. Stretch yourself. If you were the boss and you got to choose these things, are there some things that you don't like to do that you would like to grow into? Maybe make that another part of your sheet, the third section of your sheet. So what are the things that you love to do? What are the things you hate to do? Maybe what are the things you could live with doing? And what are the things that you like to grow into? For example, are you energized by leading people? Or are you purely a solopreneur? Like, I want to do my own thing, helping people do a thing, delivering things, building things, making things. And it doesn't have to be what you did in the past. Could be what you aspire to do in the future. Franchisors are going to look for what skills you have already. The franchisor will have certain capacities that you're not good at or that you don't want to be good at that you can do. And there are going to be things that you aspire to do that you have a passion for that you've just not been able to do yet. And the franchisor will give you recognition for that. If you show that passion and you have that passion and you're specific about it, that will make a good match. So, ask yourself things like, are you excited about sales? Or do you hate sales and but you're okay with relationship building? You're good with consulting or helping people? Or do you just want to be back office and managing the operations and setting the structures and bringing everything together? These are things that you should contemplate. So if you've watched any of my videos so far, you know that I'm a man of action. It's important to write down and take the time to articulate for yourself what that's going to be. So I have in the link below, there's a link to download and complete what I've designed for you, the Freedom Framework Worksheet. My advice to you is be brutally honest, because no one else cares but you. You're the one answering the question. There's no right or wrong. It's just what is right for you. The clearer you are, the easier this process will be. More importantly, the clearer you are, the more I can help you as your franchise coach, the more the franchisor will be able to tell you whether you're a good match for their system or not. It helps everything if you take the time to do this. So here again, here's what the Freedom Framework Worksheet looks like. Links down below. And then next, to close out this module 1, we're going to talk about some stories of franchise buyers that I hope you'll identify with and that you can integrate as part of your personal journey to moving from an employee or to owning a franchise and becoming an owner.